is Evan Kennison here in Tooele, Utah. We have another section of our urban farming. So last summer, this is my peach tree. It had a number of borers in it. You see right here, there's a little scar, and there was many down here that you can't see because they're covered with paint now. But this is important. This is a good sight to see. You can see how the bark is already growing back together, and I'm going to show you today how we treated this area for borers and how we treated the bottom as well to kill all the borers below the roots as well without damaging the tree too much. And hope you enjoy the video. You can see that the tree has come back. We have plenty of blossoms. Last year the borers were so bad that a lot of the fruit was falling off, and I was worried I was going to lose this tree, but we were able to treat it successfully. So here's a cheap and easy way to address borers. So as you can see here, this is a peach tree. It's pretty much died. The borers have done their damage. The way the borer works is that it will lay an egg anywhere from 18 inches down on the tree, and then after a few weeks the borer will bore into the tree and then eat its way around the trunk, and eventually once it eats its way all the way around, then the tree will die off completely. Then this borer has gone all the way in under the tree. For the most part there's a couple of buds, but all in all this tree is a goner. The signs and symptoms of peach borer is you'll see the sap coming out in little bundles, and also the bark will curl upwards around the tree and start to split away. So most people, what they suggest to do is to pull off the bark completely. We'll do it with this tree. And then once you pull all the bark off and open it up, then you can spray it with the poison and kill it. But I've discovered a way that is easier to treat the trees for borers, because borers also go down the roots about 3 to 6 inches, and it will kill all those borers down the roots and kill them for the most part as much as you can do here. So we'll move on to the next tree. This is a plum tree. On the borers, all the fruits that produce a seed, one seed in the middle, so cherry, plum, peach, nectar, green, when they get a borer, they'll get sap that comes out just like this, and you'll see the curling on the bottom like this, where this tree. So this is a borer that's slowly, this tree is going to die, and you can see the leaves aren't as healthy as they should be in color either. So what we're going to do is have some vent tubing that you use for venting the ductwork in the basement. My basement, this is extra ductwork vent left over. Because all I'm going to do is just put this around the tree. We're going to tape it shut and put a little dirt in there and burrow it down into the tree and around the tree, the roots of the tree. And then we're going to fill this with water and let the water keep running in here around the tree for a few hours. And what this will do is, just like the borers saturated with water, this just keeps going and going in, will eventually drown the borers, all that are submerged in the water. And then the other ones, we'll show you how we do that next. This hose just run on low for literally a few hours, and what that'll do is it's going to fill this up, not all the way, but probably only about halfway around the tree. And then but one important thing is that the water underneath the roots and just above the roots, the stuff is going to saturate the area and make it fully so that the borer will drown in the water. the way I came up with this is I thought that what are the things that keep boars alive? And it's food, which you can't take that away because that's the bark and the tree itself. It's also heat, which the boars address that by going down deep under the earth in the winter or the colder months, or they'll go deep in the bark to keep themselves warm, so we can't take away that either. And the other thing is oxygen. And so by drowning or removing the oxygen by just covering them with water, then after a few hours they drown and they die. And then for these other boars that are up here higher along the tree, I'm going to show you a different way that you can treat those without damaging the trunk too much. Alright, so we came back, it's been 5 hours. We're ready to get it and see how it looks. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this malathion, and we're going to treat the boars that are up here in this area. And the way we're doing this is we're going to remove the place where the sap's at. This is where the boars have made a hole to enter, or I believe also an air hole is another option. But I'm going to cut that off without hurting the bark too much. I did take off when I want to. And then once you get that, then what I have here is a horse needle and a syringe, and I have some of this malathion in the syringe. So now we stick it in the hole. So here you can see there's a hole where it's at, and we flood it. And then I'm going to break this off, do the same thing. So on my trees, when I did this, because I've done it before where I actually dug it out like real deep, cut in there, and it just left a big hole, basically scar. But the trees I did this on, it's already like healed up. You can see a little notch in there, but not like the one where I cut the tree. So, hope you enjoyed this video. It's been very effective in helping all my peach trees, plum trees, nectarine, and it isn't as damaging to the bark. And please leave comments if you have any, and glad to hear any thoughts or any ideas other people have. And thanks for watching.